Child psychology for parents and teachers. In the previous video, we discussed about the issues faced by the child who belong to the age group of 5 to 7. And in this video, we will discuss about how we can help the children to overcome the issues. If you find that there is no friend for your kid, then it becomes a responsibility of the parents and teachers to teach the kid how to be friendly. Before we proceed, we have to check whether that particular kid is suffering from any speech related issues. If not, then definitely we can go ahead. When their mind is free, we have to sit with them and find the reason why they are not mingling with other people. If the restroom is not neat, definitely children will hesitate to use them. Ultimately, it will lead to urinary infection. It is very important to maintain the restrooms very neatly, and some children, they may even avoid using restrooms if it is overcrowded. In few places, there is no partition in between. So in that case, some children they will hesitate to use the restroom. One child in a school, she never used restroom in the school when she was in the school. The reason behind was the toilet was not neat. Finally, she suffered from urinary infection. She couldn't attend the school for the next 6 months. So we need to maintain the restrooms very neatly. This is the major issue many children they face during this particular period. Some children they hesitate to write. See, the generation is changing. Earlier we were writing everything on the paper, but now we type everything in the computer. So the trend is changing, and children they adapt to this particular change. At the same time, both parents and teachers often we insist good handwriting among the children. Before we talk about this issue to the children, we have to monitor certain things like we have to check whether there is proper coordination in the finger muscles, and we have to see whether all the letter size are equal in size when the child is writing, and whether they maintain enough space in between each letter as well as in between each sentence, each word. All these things we need to check it out, and we have to see how they hold the pencil, the way they hold the pencil. That also may be a reason for poor handwriting. And some children they apply more pressure on the place where they hold the pencil. We at Ispreet Academy have developed a Pakka handwriting program. Each page in our handwriting worksheet will have proper instruction. So it will help the parents to help the children in their home. The link of sample pages of our handwriting program is given in the description. You can visit our website, get to see the pages. Interested parents, you can contact us. Physical abuse. This is another major issue. If you find any mark on the body, it means your child is physically abused by somebody. If you are a strict parent, your child may not express these kind of things. They won't discuss these kind of issues with you. So we need to make the children comfortable, and we have to give them a space to talk to us. We have to catch these kind of issues in the early stage itself. Because if your child is physically abused by somebody, their self-confidence will go down. And if you find that your child is beating other students, then definitely you have to deal with this kind of issue in the early stage itself to help your child overcome this particular problem. School abstinence. If your child has enough friends, definitely your child will love to go to school. Then we have to talk to the children to find out other reasons. For example, whether the restroom is clean, whether they are using it properly or not every day. We have to talk to them in the evening. And whether the child is comfortable with the teachers. That is another important thing. And whether your child is physically abused by somebody. And whether any senior class students are beating your child. And there may be other reasons too. We have to find out just by having proper discussion with our kids. When we were giving counseling to a particular child, he happened to share his experience why he hesitated to go to school. The reason he told was very silly and it was very interesting also. The reason is his class teacher doesn't look beautiful. That is the reason he shared. Such silly reasons may be there, so we have to counsel them in the right way and make them understand the right things. Hero to zero or zero to hero. Some children, they will be very quiet in home, but when they go to school they become so naughty. During parent teachers meeting, the teacher may tell that your child is so naughty in the classroom. Some parents, they will fight with the teachers also because they will think that their child is so quiet. So there will be difference. Parents, they have to accept the nature of the child. So next one is pinching, beating. So when the children, they become so excited, when they get angry, when they are upset, they don't know how to express all these kind of feelings through their words. So what they do is they just pinch and beat other children. And sometimes they learn these kind of behaviors from other children. Other children are beating, so I am also beating. The teachers, they have to handle all these things in the classroom. So first thing is they can have some classroom rules like use nice hands, no pinching. Often when we insist these kind of things, definitely children will love to adapt the rules and regulations. And when we are doing some activity in the classroom, we need to maintain enough space in between the child so that they are not touching each other and they are not pushing each other. This will also avoid so many problems. Before we do the classroom activities, we have to insist the classroom rules now and then. That will also help to avoid this kind of issues. Phobias. There is a small difference between fear and phobia. Fear, it exists for a small period of time, but phobia, it lasts for a longer period of time. It is an excessive fear. If you find that your child experiences a particular fear for a long period of time, then definitely they may suffer from phobias. It is better you take your child to the certified counselor. They will help the child to overcome this particular issue. Bedwetting. To avoid this kind of issue, you make your child have supper at least 1 hour before they go to bed. Let them drink enough water well in advance. And make sure that your child uses the restroom before they go to bed. And another good thing is an alarm in the midnight to use the toilet. That will help your child to avoid this kind of issue. And in the previous video, we explained that even this kind of bedwetting or urination without control, that will take place even during the daytime when they are in the classroom. So the particular teacher who is going to that particular class, they need to deal with this issue. They have to send the children to use the restroom well in advance. That will help to avoid this issue in the classroom. Inattentive. Some children, if they don't sleep well, then they will sleep in the classroom, and if they are hungry, they will sleep. These are all some factors which will affect their attentiveness in the classroom. Early to bed, early to rise, that will help to avoid this issue. And parents, they have to keep on monitoring the children, especially while they are playing video games. If they are watching cartoon channels, they need to reduce the time. And in the classroom, the teachers, if they begin with an activity to drag the attention of the children or to cheer the kids in the beginning of the class, definitely everybody will become attentive in the class. Tantrums. The louder your child yells, the softer you speak. That will help to handle the situation effectively. The child is shouting and you are also shouting, in the sense it will add fuel to the situation. If you find that the tantrum continues for a long time, better you create a diversion. Divert the situation, talk about something else, or take the child to some other places that will divert their mind. When the child is normal, then you can speak about the reason why it happened and what is the reason behind it. If you feel like beating your child, better you take a break, calm down, and then you talk to the child. This will help your child to learn what you want. So these are the few suggestions, and these suggestions are not the ultimate solution because every child is unique. We have to handle each child in a different way. To some extent, the input that we have given may help you to solve some of the issues that arise in school as well as in home. In the next video, we will be talking about health and well-being education for children. In health and well-being education, we will be talking about the life skills which must be mastered by the child who belong to this particular age group. And we have similar videos for other age groups. Watch them all. Thank you.